There was a time before the end of this recorded narration, when the Lambuth OL reigned supreme, when students believed everything their OLs told them. This was an age when only the OL was allowed to instruct and orientate, and in Jackson, Tennessee, 50 OLs were more leaderly than the rest. Their names were polysyllabic and sounded vaguely Latin descended. They were like giants walking among people of smaller stature. They had voices that could soothe a clan of angry bears and shirts so bright Corey Hart had to wear sunglasses at night. In other words, they were more awesome than an airborne means of conveyance containing ample amounts of ill-intentioned, limbless reptilians. Snakes on the plane.
Breaking news today at Lambuth University, mass chaos erupts as a deadly epidemic spreads across the campus. We now go to Victoria Holder for more on this story. Victoria?
Something big is indeed coming to Lambuth, but just what is this something big? Students were greeted with this ominous sign of doom and foreboding several months ago. Through careful research, we've determined this warning is in fact refers to a rare occurrence only known as orientation. Wait, I'm just getting word from the Gaza Strip that orientation has already begun and is beginning to spread across and around campus. Latest figures already indicate that orientation has claimed 170 of Lambuth students. It's very chaotic here, as you can see, and it seems the toils of excitement and energy are flowing through Lambuth's very wild and whirly trees. So now you may be wondering how to protect yourself from this epidemic. First off, I would recommend one of these handy surgical masks.
Actually, isn't orientation a program designed to acclimate students to life in college and prepare them for the college experience?
No, back to you.
Well, now that we know what orientation is, let's go to Justin and Luzader to meet some of the people behind the scenes. It's time to meet your orientation leaders.
Oh, hey! I didn't see you here. We're on the way to interview a very important person. We're going to ask him some hard-hitting questions about life, existence, taquitos maybe. Hold on a second. I think I see him over there. Oh, I wasn't expecting you. I'm kind of feeling that you may be here for a hard-hitting interview, perhaps. Haha. Oh, you. Yes, you're senior, right?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
Well, based on your experience here, Lambuth, what kind of advice would you give to the incoming freshmen?
Oh wow, I can answer that really easily. So let me just give you a short answer. The most important thing is to do well in your classes. You know, you want to start out with freshman seminar. You want to be there every day on time. And we did some really cool stuff in freshman seminar. Like, let's see, we had this little book, and the first day we learned how to schedule your time and stuff, and how not to waste time, because you know wasting time is really, really bad when you're in college. You want to make the most of your time here in college, because you're only here for 4 years, you know, and then boom, you're out in the working world. I mean, it's only 4 years, and you think that's a long time, but it's really not. So yeah, you want to be on time, and like, you know, you learned that in freshman seminar first day. Second day in freshman seminar, it was even better. Second day we learned about how important it was to take notes. You know, you got to write everything down, because if you don't write it down, you might forget it, and you don't want to forget it because you might need it for.
In fact, the Lucky Charms leprechaun.
You never told us.
Since I outed you, how does that feel?
It feels bad, Justin. It feels bad.
The test, of course, there's not a test in freshman seminar.
What's it? Square root to the 2 decimal places.
1,473.
25.2.
That's wrong. Why are you here? Anthony, if you had to describe the ferocity of your study habits in terms of European shoe size, what would it be?
Be there. Oh yeah, you have to go to these opening convocations. You got to go to these music things. You got to write these little reports. So, like I said, writing's really important. You got to write stuff down, because, hey man, you pay attention. This is important. In fact, you You got a pencil? You might want to write this stuff.
Lorelei, I have a question for you. I've heard some rumors about orientation, and I was just wondering if you could clear a few of them up for me.
If you're going to make it, you might want to write some of this down. But anyway, yeah, freshman seminar was great. Anyway, after freshman seminar, I usually had my my biology class. Biology was really cool. Hey, man.
When they send the publisher clearinghouse check out, you know, that big giant check, when you cash that, do you think you have to sign in really big letters on the back?
I'm not sure.
Why are you
probably
laughing?
do.
This isn't funny, I'm serious.
It's really funny, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. Stop it. Just answer. This is serious.